Everybody is still talking about the dramatic moment involving activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore after his appearance at the court session linked to Nnamdi Kanu, and the reactions across Nigeria have continued to grow every single hour. The situation became one of the hottest political discussions online because many people believe there is more to the story than what was first reported publicly. Different videos started spreading online, different eyewitness accounts came out, and suddenly Nigerians everywhere began asking serious questions about what exactly happened after Sowore met Kanu inside the court environment. Many people said the atmosphere around the court was already tense before Sowore even arrived. Security presence was reportedly heavy. Supporters gathered around different corners. Journalists were moving up and down trying to capture updates, and everybody knew that once Kanu's case was mentioned, emotions would rise immediately. As soon as Sowore arrived, attention shifted toward him because many people already know he has been very vocal concerning justice, human rights, and freedom of speech in Nigeria. The moment cameras spotted him, social media users immediately started posting updates online. If you are enjoying this detailed gist already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because this story is getting more interesting as more information continues to surface. Stay with me till the end because there are many angles to this matter that people are still discussing quietly. Now, according to several discussions online, Sowore reportedly exchanged words with Kanu during the court appearance, and people close to the situation claimed their conversation focused on Nigeria's democracy, human rights, and the current political atmosphere in the country. Though no official recording of the private discussion was released publicly, many supporters quickly began creating theories about what may have been discussed between the two outspoken figures. And viewers, the reason this story became massive is because both men already represent strong political voices to many Nigerians. Sowore is known for criticizing government policies openly and organizing protests over national issues, while Kanu remains one of the most controversial political figures connected to the agitation movement in the southeast. So once both names appeared together in one headline, Nigerians immediately paid attention. What shocked many people was the report that security operatives later moved towards Sowore after the meeting. That single moment created confusion everywhere because some reports claimed he was arrested immediately, while others said he was only questioned briefly. Social media users began arguing instantly. Some people believed the authorities were trying to intimidate opposition voices, while others argued that security agencies had the right to monitor activities around such a sensitive case. This is where the entire discussion became even more emotional. Many young Nigerians online started saying, the incident proves that activists are constantly under pressure in the country. Others disagreed completely and insisted that Nigeria's security system must remain alert concerning politically sensitive matters. Within minutes, hashtags started trending, videos started circulating, and people from different political groups entered the debate. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe because this conversation is very important. The more you support the channel, the more we continue bringing balanced and detailed Nigerian political stories in simple English everybody can understand. Now let us look at why Kanu's court case alone attracts so much national attention. Over the years, the issue surrounding Kanu and the indigenous people of Biafra has remained deeply emotional for many citizens, especially in the southeast region. Supporters believe he is speaking for people who feel politically marginalized, while critics argue that separatist agitations create tension and insecurity in the country. Because of this divide, every single development connected to his case immediately becomes national news. That is why Sowore's appearance there carried heavy meaning politically. Some analysts believe Sowore deliberately wanted to show solidarity with Kanu publicly. Others think he simply attended as an observer, interested in issues concerning justice and human rights. But regardless of the reason, Nigerians immediately began connecting political dots after the meeting happened. And honestly, in today's Nigeria, perception matters a lot. The moment people saw Sowore and Kanu connected in one trending topic, different interpretations started flying everywhere online. Some people even started saying opposition voices across the country may slowly begin supporting one another more openly ahead of future political developments. Whether that is true or not, the discussion alone already increased public curiosity. Another thing that made the story spread quickly was the emotional reaction from supporters. Some supporters claimed the situation showed that certain voices are being monitored too closely. Others warned Nigerians not to jump to conclusions without proper facts. And as expected, different media platforms carried different versions of the story, making people even more confused. One thing nobody can deny is that Sowore has become one of the most recognizable activist figures in Nigeria today. Over the years, he has organized demonstrations, criticized political leaders openly, and challenged government actions regularly. Because of that history, every encounter involving him naturally attracts headlines immediately. At the same time, Kanu's legal battle has also become one of the most discussed political matters in modern Nigerian history. Every court appearance draws attention from supporters, critics, lawyers, journalists, and international observers. So when these two strong personalities crossed paths publicly again, it was almost certain that the country would react strongly. And viewers, there is another angle many people are talking about quietly. Some Nigerians believe moments like this increase public sympathy for activists because many citizens are already frustrated with economic hardship, rising living costs, and insecurity. They feel angry, tired, and disappointed with daily struggles. So, whenever outspoken public figures challenge authority or appear surrounded by controversy, many frustrated youth become emotionally connected to them quickly. Others, however, say emotions should not cloud national security concerns. They believe authorities must remain careful about any activity linked to politically sensitive movements. So, once again, Nigeria found itself divided into different opinions over one single incident. If you are still following this gist, please like this video and subscribe right now because more deep political stories and real-time updates are coming. Share this video too so more people can hear different sides of the discussion. Now let us talk about the online reactions because they were extremely intense. Some people posted emotional messages saying democracy is under pressure. Others accused social media users of exaggerating the situation for political attention. Some even created dramatic theories, claiming the meeting was part of a larger political strategy ahead of future elections. But many observers advised Nigerians to remain calm and focus on verified facts instead of online speculation. That point is very important because social media today can spread fear and confusion very fast. One edited video or one misleading headline can create nationwide tension within minutes. That is why many journalists continued trying to separate confirmed information from emotional rumors. Still, the incident succeeded in bringing both Sowore and Kanu back to the center of national conversation again. People began revisiting old speeches. People started sharing old protest clips. People started debating freedom of speech again. People started discussing human rights again. Suddenly, one court appearance reopened several political conversations across the country. And honestly, this shows how powerful political symbolism has become in Nigeria today. Even simple gestures now carry deep political meaning depending on who is involved. A handshake, a meeting, or a court appearance can dominate national discussions for days. Another thing people noticed was how quickly Nigerians abroad reacted to the story. Diaspora supporters of both Sowore and Kanu began posting videos and comments online immediately. Some accused authorities of suppressing dissent, while others defended the importance of maintaining public order. This international attention added even more pressure to the entire discussion. Meanwhile, ordinary Nigerians continued asking simple questions. Was Sowore truly arrested officially? Was he only questioned briefly? Was the entire situation misunderstood online? Or was there more happening behind the scenes? Those unanswered questions kept the story trending longer than expected. And viewers, one thing about Nigerian politics is that mystery often increases public interest. Once people feel information is incomplete, curiosity grows even stronger. Everybody wants to know the hidden side of the story. Everybody wants to hear insider details. Everybody wants to predict what might happen next. This is exactly what happened here. Political analysts also entered the conversation. Some argued that opposition figures are becoming more united because of growing public dissatisfaction in the country. Others said such claims are exaggerated and that Nigerians should avoid unnecessary political tension. But no matter where people stand politically, many citizens agree that Nigeria needs peace, stability, fairness, and open democratic conversation. Without trust between citizens and institutions, suspicion will continue growing every time sensitive stories emerge. Now, another interesting point is how younger Nigerians reacted online. Many youths already feel disconnected from traditional politicians. They believe many leaders focus too much on political battles instead of solving daily problems affecting ordinary citizens. So when outspoken activists appear in headlines, younger audiences naturally become more interested. That is why Sowore continues trending often online. That is why Kanu's name still generates strong reactions nationwide. Both men represent bigger emotional and political discussions far beyond themselves. One represents activism and direct criticism of leadership. The other represents a controversial agitation movement connected to regional identity and political frustration. So when their names appear together publicly, reactions are always expected to explode. Please remember to like this video and subscribe because this gist is getting deeper. Your support helps this channel continue bringing important Nigerian stories in clear and simple English everybody can follow comfortably. Now, many people are also discussing how situations like this affect Nigeria's international image. Foreign media organizations often monitor stories involving activists, protests, and political controversies closely. Human rights groups also pay attention whenever reports about arrests or political tension emerge publicly. This means local events inside Nigeria can quickly become international discussions within hours. And because of modern technology, videos recorded at one location can spread across the world immediately. That relativity has changed politics completely. Authorities, activists, journalists, and citizens now operate in an environment where every action can become global news instantly. That is why sensitive situations today require careful communication from all sides. Another thing people cannot ignore is the emotional atmosphere currently existing across Nigeria generally. Economic pressure has affected many families heavily. Prices of food and transportation continue frustrating citizens daily. Many youths are searching for opportunities, so public anger and emotional reactions now rise very quickly whenever controversial political stories emerge. That emotional background is one reason this Sowore and Kanu story spreads so fast. People are already emotionally exhausted. People already feel politically frustrated. So every dramatic headline immediately captures national attention. Now, some viewers are asking whether this incident could lead to more protests or activist movements in the coming weeks. Honestly, many observers believe public discussions around freedom of speech and political rights will continue growing, especially online. Whether physical demonstrations happen or not, the political debate itself is clearly becoming louder again. And viewers, one important thing to remember is that democracy becomes stronger when citizens can discuss difficult issues peacefully without fear or violence. Open conversation remains important in every society. That is why many Nigerians continue calling for calm, fairness, and respect for legal processes, regardless of political differences. At the same time, many citizens also want authorities to communicate clearly during sensitive situations to avoid confusion and rumors spreading online unnecessarily. Now imagine the pressure surrounding high-profile figures like Sowore and Kanu daily. Every statement they make attracts reactions immediately. Every public appearance becomes headline news. Every movement is analyzed politically by supporters and critics. That level of attention itself creates constant tension around their activities. And because Nigerians are deeply passionate about politics, every small development quickly becomes emotional debate everywhere, from social media platforms to barbershops restaurants, offices, campuses, and marketplaces. People discuss these issues passionately because many believe the future of the country is connected to the direction of political freedom, justice, and governance. As this story continues developing, Nigerians are still waiting for more official clarification regarding exactly what happened after Sowore met Kanu at the court premises. Many supporters expect Sowore himself to speak more publicly about the situation because he is known for addressing controversial matters directly. Others are waiting to see whether new legal or political developments will emerge from the entire drama. But for now, one thing is certain. The story has already succeeded in reopening national conversations about activism, democracy, freedom of speech, political opposition, and security concerns in Nigeria. And from the reactions online, this discussion is far from ending anytime soon. So, my people, what do you truly think about this entire situation? Do you believe activists are facing too much pressure in Nigeria today? Or do you think security agencies are simply carrying out their responsibilities normally? Drop your honest opinions in the comment section because this conversation is important and many Nigerians want to hear different views peacefully. And please do not forget again to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because more detailed Nigerian political gist, breaking news, and trending updates are still coming.